Right after the game yesterday, my manager called me into the office and gave me the news.
Where were you guys?
Pensacola, so we're on the road.
So you got here how? Flew here this morning?
Yeah, I flew here at 6:30. Didn't get much sleep, but just glad to be here.
How excited are you? Did you think it might be this soon, or did you think it would be a little later?
Honestly, I didn't think it would be this soon, but I mean, anything can happen, and obviously it happened. So it's just a great feeling being here, and it's like really numb to me right now.
Michael Fulberg, first of all, congratulations. Who was your first call?
Uh, Thank you. And who was my first call? I think it was my parents. I think I put them in a call together and just randomly asked, like, could they pick me up from the airport? And they were like kind of confused. Yeah, so I did that. Called a few other people and then tried to get as much rest as I could.
You live close by. What was it like walking in the clubhouse?
It was a surreal feeling. Actually seeing my jersey up in the locker, my last name on it, and just being in the lineup today, it was definitely a very surreal feeling.
You look at whatever 197 games and 820, just basically see a little bit more than a season's worth of play appearances. Why are you different, and why are you ready? With that limited amount of playing time.
I mean, I don't know if I can actually answer that, but I just feel like if you go out and give 100%, 10% every day, and not really focus on results, just go out there and have fun, a lot of good things can happen for you.
How important was 2020? That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is why do those numbers not really equate to the experience you got?
I feel like I got a lot better in 2020 actually without the season. Going to the alternate site in Gwinnett, just facing all the big league talent there, and actually building a routine, getting to see how they have routines that work for them and make them successful.
Mike, did your parents end up picking you up from the airport?
Yes, my dad did.
And then he dropped you off at the ballpark, or how'd that?
Yeah, he dropped me off.
Did it feel like trying to ball again?
Yeah, he was just following me around the whole day, and it was really nice feeling because he's so excited. He doesn't know what to do for real. So he actually didn't go to work. He couldn't go to sleep either. So it was a good feeling.
So he's here with you, just walking around with you.
Yeah, he just left.
What did he say when you left? It was like, have a good game, son.
Actually, we just walked separate ways. We didn't even say anything to each other.
So do you know who all's going to be here tonight?
My mom, dad, sister, aunt, girlfriend, and I have a few friends coming.
Mike, when you were growing up, obviously a Braves fan, I'm sure you and then we're in the organization, I'm sure you kind of had a vision of what this day or what this moment might be like. Do you think it matched? Getting the call, being up here walking in, did it match kind of how you thought it would go?
Thank you.
First thought about the moment?
No, nothing can really match the moment actually being here. You can always dream about it, but actually being here, I don't think anything tops it at all.
Kind of building on that, being from the area, growing up, watching this team, being a fan of this team, what are your early memories of the Atlanta Braves and favorite players and things that kind of, on a day like this, you could think a little bit about as you walk in and put on this uniform for the first time?
Early memories, I remember when Jason Hayward first came up, and in his first game, he had a home run. So him being from the same area that I live in now, that was a big moment, and getting a lot of comparisons to him when I was younger, it makes me feel confident about myself and feel like I can have a successful career like him, like he has, and feel like Chipper Jones was one of my favorite players growing up, and Andrew Jones. And I watched a lot of Braves baseball, so I know a lot about the organization and the success they've had.
When Hayward did that homer, you were about 9 or 10 years old. Was baseball your favorite sport at that time, and did he maybe influenced your love for the game?
Yeah, baseball has always been my favorite. I played the other ones, but I never really like had the same drive to play them like I play baseball.
But just to think that a guy, kid down the street, Jason,
Yeah.
is doing that, that's got to just say, hey, I can be just like him. Is that kind of how you went
Yeah,
the next few years?
that's exactly how it went. And then as I grew up, like I said, people would compare me to him and say I remind them of him. So it really opened my eyes and gave me a lot of confidence.
Michael, you were a closer in high school too, right?
Starter.
Starter, okay.
Yeah.
And clocked at, what, low 90s?
Yeah, low 90s, top 93.
So obviously arm strength is one of the pluses. Is there anything left? I know scouts think you have a plus power tool as well. Do you think your line drive swing will eventually translate to more home runs? Is that the way you look at it?
Yeah, I've been working on some things with my hitting coaches, trying to get more balls in the air. I feel like it's been happening this year, and it's just a slow process. It's not going to happen immediately, but in the future, I feel like it'll definitely be like that.
It seems like the base running's really coming along too.
Yeah. I always working on every aspect of my game when I can.
What's it going to be like playing alongside Ronald Acuna going forward?
It's going to be fun. I'm really excited to see how that goes. Just really excited to be here and have fun with the guys.
As you go on to Texas Tech, you'd be a junior, getting ready for the draft or playing the Big 12 tournament. Here you are in the big leagues. Is there any conversation after you got drafted that where you're like, I can't think, I don't even know why I was even thinking about going to college route?
My first option was always to be drafted. If anything went wrong, so went sideways, I would go to school. And obviously, I think it went in my favor, me in the third round in Atlanta, so close to home. I feel like it was definitely a good decision to take it, and I wouldn't think I would be in the position I am now if I was in college. So it's been really great.
Mike, I think back to a couple weeks ago in Chattanooga, just how loose you were before a game. You feel like you'll be that loose and having fun today, or will it feel a little different?
Hopefully, I can get there. I really want to. I try to. I haven't had much rest, so I'm a bit drowsy, but I'm going to get there.
Sounds like you got a head cold or a little bit? You got allergies?
A little bit, yeah.
No big deal though, huh?
No.
What guys have been here to greet you? Is anybody here yet? Did anybody there to welcome you?
Pretty much most of the guys have been in there and congratulated me and just ready to go out there and play with them.
Have you gotten pretty close with anybody in 2 years spring training? I know you've played with a lot of these guys in the minors too. Is there anybody particularly that you're close with on this team already?
Not necessarily close, but I mean, I've had a few conversations with guys about routines and the way of baseball, certain things to do, not to do.
Any final ones, guys? All right, thank you, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Congrats.
you. Thank you.